Swedish Defense Research Agency, SDR, in its recent report states that the range of the Russian S-400 Triumf air defense system and its capability to counter countermeasures is overrated. According to the report, bursting the bubble? Russia's A2AD capabilities in the Baltic Sea region, published on Monday, SDR states that the actual range of the Russian S-400 anti-aircraft system, which is promoted as having a range of 400 kilometers, is actually 150 to 200 kilometers, the report stated. A2AD is a military buzzword for the ability to deter, at a distance, an enemy's deployment in a geographic area. The S-400 air defense system is often claimed to have a 400-kilometer range, but SDR's technical experts estimate that the effective range against maneuvering targets at low altitude is much less, even down to 20 kilometers for smaller targets hugging the terrain, according to the report. In our report we established that Russia's A2AD capability is less effective than what is claimed by either the Russian military or the Western press. For one thing, it's more difficult than many people think to detect and strike a target that's tens of kilometers away, says Robert Delsholm, Deputy Research Director at SDR, who wrote the report with Michael Yonso. The S-400 uses 4 missiles of different range capabilities, the very long-range 40N6, 400 kilometers, the long-range 48N6, 250 kilometers, the medium-range 9M96E2, 120 kilometers, and the short-range 9M96E, 40 kilometers. According to the report, the missile with a purported 400-kilometer range, the 40N6, is not yet operational and has been plagued by problems in development and testing. In its current configuration, the S-400 system should mainly be considered a threat to large high-value aircraft such as AWACS or transport aircraft at medium to high altitudes, out to a range of 200 to 250 kilometers. In contrast, the effective range against agile fighter jets and cruise missiles operating at low altitudes can be as little 20-35 kilometers. The report also analyzed several possible countermeasures for Russian A2AD capabilities. Russian capabilities are mainly based on 3 systems, the S-400 anti-aircraft system, the Bastion anti-ship system, and the Iskander ballistic missile system for use against land targets. There are several measures for countering A2AD systems. Some are passive, such as flying around the coverage area of sensors, or stationing troops at a location in good time. Others are active countermeasures, both soft, in the form of electronic jamming or chaff dispersed from aircraft, and hard, where portions of overall capability are physically knocked out, the report stated. One can neutralize an entire system by knocking out just one link in a functional chain, for example a data link or fire control radar. And since seeing over the horizon requires airborne radar, it may then be enough to shoot down the radar aircraft, says Robert Delsholm. However, making Russia's A2AD capability into a manageable problem requires commitments, according to the report. Western armed forces have long been fighting against poorly equipped adversaries, such as for example the Taliban. Thus, capacity building and investments are now required in areas such as electronic warfare, countermeasures and guided weapons, concludes Delsholm.